Hi, I'm Morgan Rabalais. My partner, Carolyn Moynier, and I made a game called Tricky Hangman for our CS301/IT300 final project. This is our final video submission for the project. Viewers who care to remember our original video may notice that this one is a little different than the last one. This is a good thing. I think most would agree because our last video didn't explain very well, or at all, what our project was or what our code was like. So our final video is going to be a bit more informative than the last one. The major functions of the game are dictionary sort and word matrix. Dictionary sort takes a text file, words2, and sorts through it to find all words in the file that are the same length as the word you're trying to guess. Words2 is a sort of the dictionary of words that is available on the Unix system that took out all the words that have punctuation, numbers, spaces, and other weird stuff we didn't want to deal with. The next function is word matrix, which is the heart of the game. What it does is takes the length of the word that you're trying to guess and makes a matrix that is one longer than that. In the first list, it puts all the words that have the letter you guess in the first index of the word. The second list has all the words that have that letter in the second index, and so on until the last list, which has all the words that don't have that letter in it at all. We set it up that way so that the game tries to give you the longest possible list of words every time you guess, which makes it harder to win. Two things are important to note about this function. The first is in line 127, which removes all the words in the guess pool that have the letter more than one time in it. In a normal game of Hangman, you wouldn't have to do this because the word is fixed. The word is chosen at the beginning and doesn't change, so having the letter in it multiple times wouldn't really affect anything, wouldn't make the game harder to play. In our game, imagine you've got the word eagle. It's got an E at the beginning and the end, so if you guess E, it'll put it in two different lists. But if it chooses the first list as the final list of words, E will be in it two times, but it'll only display the first E as being in the word, so it's basically lying to you the whole time. We avoided that problem by just removing all words that have that letter more than one time in it. The second thing we did was add this random function. If we just return the longest list every single time, then if you guess the same thing every time, you'll always get the same word, which is pretty boring. We have it so that every once in a while, it'll give you the second longest list. Makes it easier in the short run, but harder in the long run because you won't just be guessing the same word every time. For the game function, I'll show you how it works. So, it starts with the title screen. We chose green with white on top of it because when you play Hangman, you're usually going to be playing on something like a chalkboard. Also, this allowed us to not be very artistic because, let's face it, we're not exactly artists. So, to begin the game, click to start. Plays just like regular Hangman. Click a letter to guess it. If you're wrong, stuff will appear on the left. If you're right, letters will appear on the top. You've got 10 guesses to get all the letters in the game. If you do, you win. If you don't, you lose. Just like regular Hangman. As you can see, it's possible to win the game. The game plays just like regular Hangman. You might just find that you're wrong maybe more often than you should at the beginning of the game because of the word matrix function trying to throw you off. Otherwise, the game plays just like Hangman. So, I hope you enjoy playing the game. I hope you have fun grading it, and have a great day.